Alright everyone, how's it going? It's Thomas back with another video. Today I'm reporting from the fields of Lincolnshire, and yeah, just haven't uploaded in a while. Just been really busy, so I thought I'd just quickly get out a quick video for you lot. And I just wanted to continue talking about this Raise the Colours saga malarkey that's been happening, because obviously we're in October now, and wherever I go, it doesn't matter where I go, it's just flags everywhere. So yeah, I've just been thinking about it more and more, and I've had new thoughts that I want to share with you. Because basically in the last video I basically summarised the fact that, you know, Raise the Colours has basically shown everyone's true colours about what they think of this country, because the flag is basically a metaphorical representation of the country. And obviously there's been lots of people that obviously, you know, shown love for the country by putting up flags, and then we've had probably even more people saying how disgusted they are by it, how it's very divisive, it's racist, it's intimidating, this and that. I mean, let's be completely honest. I mean, what even is the point of a flag? I mean, flags are meant to be divisive because they specifically define a group of people or a place, country, whatever, compared to another one. So I don't know why people are saying about it being divisive and we need to unite, because it doesn't matter if we unite civically or ethnically. I don't think the St. George's Cross really knows what it is anymore. It's lost its complete meaning. And as for it being racist and all that, that's just arbitrary interpretation. You're saying about, it's all about the intent behind it, but it's when you look at a lamppost and you see a flag on it, how do you know that that flag has been put up with ill intent? How do you know if it's not just patriotic and the person who's put it up just loves the country in general, is not trying to intimidate anyone? It's that's kind of just on you. It's kind of like when as a Christian, I'll be speaking to non-Christians, and they'll be saying something like, oh, you know, why do you say this is a sin? Why are you saying that I'm sinning? It's do you even know what a sin is? A sin is just doing an action that hurts your relationship with God. And if you don't believe in God, why does that bother you? I just don't get it. A sin isn't a crime. All this mess with the St. George's Cross, it just seems like we don't really have a flag that really represents English ethnicity, English heritage and ancestry anymore. And when I say ancestry, I mean does the majority of your ancestry and your lineage date back to the Anglo-Saxons arriving on this island 1500 years ago, mixing with the Celtic Britons? Because right now we're literally forced to believe, from the likes of Keir Starmer, Shabana Mahmood, Gary Neville's, he's even got involved now, that, you know, Englishness is just meant to encompass absolutely anyone that's touched this soil. It doesn't matter where you've come from, as long as you've touched the soil, you're as English as me. Don't get me wrong, I still see the St. George's Cross as my flag, but I just want to be able to kind of just celebrate my heritage in peace and not end up offending anyone, honestly. Well, recently I started watching this other nationalist YouTube, a guy called Simon. He runs a page called The Daily Agenda, and yeah, he's got some really interesting takes on a lot of things. I would really recommend him. He's very critical on a lot of people. He's critical on the most extreme nationalists. He's critical especially on the centre. He's more critical on the centre right than he is on the far left, because you know, the likes of Tommy Robinson, Nick Tenconi, Nigel Farage, you know, there's a lot of things that I find quite suspicious about them and all of that. So yeah, definitely worth a watch. He probably won't like the fact that I'm, you know, a practicing Christian and all that, because he's critical on Abrahamic religions as well, but to be fair, I'm not fussed. But anyways, he was basically speaking about the sort of concept of trying to reconfigure and reclaim the Anglo-Saxon flags, or more specifically one that's called the White Worm, or the White Wyvern. I'll probably put a picture on the screen here now, because not a lot of people will know what this actually is. I didn't actually know what it was until I watched the videos that he's made on it recently. Apparently it's the flags that were used in Mercia and Wessex all throughout the Anglo-Saxon period. There's been obviously different designs and different ways of portraying it, but it's basically just a dragon, a white dragon. And I believe the last time it was properly used was in the Battle of Hastings, Harold Godwinson. Oh blooming heck, we all know how that went, don't we? Apparently it made another brief reappearance during the War of the Roses, in the late 1400s, with the Lancastrians, the Red Roses, Henry VII and all that. But yeah, even then I still just haven't heard of it. You know, I learned about Anglo-Saxon history briefly in school. I've watched all of The Last Kingdom. I've basically nearly done with that Anglo-Saxon book from Mark Morris. But yeah, even then, I like, it's kind of crazy how, you know, if I don't know about this flag, I don't think a lot of English people are going to know about this flag. I think the thing that's like kind of so specifically special about it is the fact that it directly relates to the Anglo-Saxons, which, you know, the sort of the ancient English, you can call it. Whereas the St. George's Cross, obviously it has links to obviously the Crusades in the Holy Land, it has links to the Vatican, and there's obviously a lot of countries around the world that have the sort of St. George's emblem on their flags. So the sort of idea of waving the English flag as a foreigner, or like, I guess, like, you know, a foreigner that's like born in the country, raised in the country, and obviously sees the flag as part of them, you know, it kind of makes sense. But to wave the White Wyvern, which obviously talks about Anglo-Saxon history and that, it doesn't make sense for, I don't know, a Pakistani born in England to fly that flag, because he has no ancestry, no connection to the people that flew that flag years and years ago. So honestly, I kind of see this as a win-win, to be honest. Like, I just want to spread the word about obviously this flag, because quite frankly, you know, this represents the ethnic English people. You know, we fly the flag, you know, we can even put it on lampposts. They'll probably think it's from blooming Lord of the Rings or something. You know, we fly the flag, you know, we're happy celebrating our heritage, and, you know, no one's even going to know what it is to get offended. I see that as an absolute win, quite frankly. It will be interesting to see whether or not this flag actually does make a comeback within like the nationalist movement, which is getting ever and ever bigger now. So yeah, just wanted to like quickly just kind of touch on that topic a bit. And yeah, as you can see, it's getting a bit dark now. I just wanted to quickly record, so I think I'm just going to leave it there. I'll see yous about.